Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4906 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe. So it's another legendary level where we have 16 moves only to clear out 80 of the bubblegum pop, 150 of the purple, and 60 of the frosting. It's a legendary level, so I've been on this for a while. I'm going to try to share with you my experience and my strategy. First of all, I want to look at the requirements we have. This is actually somewhat of a help. We've got bubblegum pop strewn throughout, and if we can set it off, it can blow up other things. These are the things we need to blow up. This is really what's preventing us from winning, especially over here. You'll notice it's licorice locked and 5 layers thick and in the corner and surrounded by all of these other problematic things like crystal candies and candy curls, and we've got a shorter board than normal. This side is pretty bad, but since there's bubblegum pop there, it's not as bad as this side. So I want to focus more on the left-hand side than on the right-hand side if I can. The left-hand side is a much bigger problem. All right, then I look at the fact that we have purple. I need to ignore that, and here's the reason. If I take all of the purple off this board, and we're very restricted here. I may get another purple or two, but effectively what I will have done is just stripped the board of purple. And I want a lot of purple. So what I need to do is focus on not a particular color, but on what's going to bring more and more candies down onto the board. I need to clear out a big space. If I can clear out this space quickly enough, then I'll have a lot of every other color coming on the board. Maybe when I've only got a couple of turns left and I've got almost all of this cleared out, that's when it's time to focus here. But not until I can clear this out. And the problem is, clearing this out means getting to this cake bomb, and the cake bomb is insulated. So I need to try to break down some of that insulation and get through to this area. And I'm going to use the bubblegum pop to do that. It's not going to be the only thing that I have to use. Oh gosh. I have to do really well in a lot of ways, especially with like horizontal stripes down here. But I do have to get through here. So let's do this. There's that horizontal stripe I'm looking for, and it's going to give me another horizontal stripe. So there, I've got it cleared out, and I've got 7 moves left, but I don't have 10 moves left or 12 moves left. And sometimes I've been able to clear this out with more moves. I do have some interesting things here, though. 2 color bombs, 2 wrapped, and an opportunity to make another color bomb or another color bomb or more wrapped. And I have to figure out the best move. Should I make a wrapped and try to do a color bomb wrapped combo? Should I take out one color at a time and try to really strip the board down? Should I just do this? I'm going to go ahead and do this, and it's hard because I have almost too many options at this point. But what this will do is it will make a blast that extends all the way out to here. On the first hit, it's going to take this out, which will take out a color. Probably orange. It'll take out the most prevalent color on the board. So it'll probably take out orange. And then on the second blast, this will have dropped down because we're going to be clearing out, all the way up to here. So this will drop down, and then the second blast will take out another color, the most prevalent color in the board. So that's a lot of chaos on this board, and that's what we want. Plus, of course, we're going to be starting to activate some of these bubblegum pop, which can then get over to the sides. So here we go. Big blast. We're going to hope for so much cascading because of this. There we go. That was good cascading. Maybe a little bit more than I wanted. There were some things that I saw like, oh, there's a combo. I hope it stops. It didn't stop. Oh, there's a color bomb opportunity. I hope it didn't stop. So yeah, sometimes we don't get everything we want. Now I could do this, and I kind of like that. I think I'm going to move over here first, and here's the reason. When we set off these bubblegum pop, it's nice if some of these others are somewhat opened so that we can get the best amount of cascading, or not cascading as much as a domino effect where one hits the other, hits the other, hits the other, and then that can prompt that cascading. I'm kind of thinking about doing this and taking, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this blue over. It's going to hit this once, then it's going to bring the orange down, create a special, and start hitting these things. I think that's my best move. When we only have 4 colors on the board and the board is fairly well open, it then behooves us to not just take a good move, but to look around for the best move. I already kind of looked at this. The orange I could drop into this position. Can't quite get it down to make a color bomb. So I do like this move. All right, I think I like that best. I'm not going to do something like this move and try to get a purple here because I only have 5 moves left. And I still have 79 purple. I haven't forgotten that, but I need to make this chaos because of that. So let's do this. We got a wrapped, we've got a color bomb. Now what? If I do this, I could try to do a striped wrapped combo. It would take a move that wouldn't be very powerful, and this all could explode without doing what I want it to do. If I do this, then this purple comes over here. The green is all gone. Then we have purple, purple, orange, so we may get a bit of cascading here, and green. That cascading may turn into just crazy chaos, especially when we've got bubblegum pop all over the board. But I think even if everything explodes, that explosion is going to be beneficial. I think it's worth it to... Hold on a minute. No, I'm not looking at this right. I do this, I've got purple here, I've got purple here. Then it would be purple, 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 because these two purple, purple, that would make a match. That would set this stripe off here. That's actually not bad either. It wouldn't pair this up, but I don't think it would be a bad thing. I think it would be chaos, and I think that's what we want. Is something likely to hit this? Yes. Could I try to get a combo with this? I could try, but I don't like my chances there. I like this move. Okay, still not able to set that up with what I want to set it up with. So, but I think it's time to take out a color. Do I take out purple? Well, it might help here. It would help here, and it would help along here. Do I take out green? No. Do I take out blue? It would help here. Purple is the right choice, even though I'm going to be taking out that color I want. Now, I know that I say you don't want to strip the board of purple, but I think that there's going to be enough chaos with everything that pops that by the time the cascading is over, I'm hoping that there'll be another whole batch of purple on the board. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to take out purple. That's the right call, right? I don't see any better move. I could try to, if I do this, the blue comes down here. Well, then it gets connected and I can't. Yeah. Purple's the best thing. I need to use this. Another thing I could do is take out this purple, which would then drop down the blue, which would then maybe make some other cascades, but it's far away from the action. So let's do this and see where we land. No, there was not enough cascading on that. I really hope to get bigger and better things than what just happened. Oh, that was sad. So I could do this. It would hit this, which would then hit these, but there's nothing else connected. I think I'm going to take this out. Again, if I can get amazing cascading, then this is worthwhile. The other thing I could do is move the green here, and then the orange would come down here. Oh, I like that better. And is that the best move? I could make a stripe. I think that's the best move, so let me rethink it. I move this here, the orange comes down, it hits here, we get explosions, we get a chance to get more cascading. We did take out purple recently. You can tell that I didn't get the cascading I wanted, so there's not much purple on the board, but hopefully this will give us that cascading and bring more purple down. There we go, we got a color bomb, that takes out a color. So we got more cascading on that. What we were able to do is get these down to in the kind of the tens and teens area. Probably after I'm done, we will get these down below 10. And that's really good for a legendary level. That shows you that I've been on this board for a while. the fact that I'm able to get this far. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I could make a color bomb, and that would be the move I would make if I had more than one turn. I could do this and make a stripe. This would blow up. I don't know that the stripe would be great. Would this color bomb give me anything? Would anything be able to send it off? If I make this color bomb, it drops down here. This orange gets this green gets over here. It means setting up for a good wrapped candy, but we're not going to get that far, or a stripe to match it. If I do this, we take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that means purple, orange, and green. And if we're moving over, we would get more green dropping down. I don't know. And then if I do this, I hit this, the orange comes over here, we drop down this green to here. If we could drop it down to here, but we would drop it all the way down. So this green would drop down to here, the orange would drop down to here. It's very difficult for me to see how that all ends. I think this is the best move. And it looks like we've probably taken out blue somewhat recently because it's the least prevalent color on the board. And then if we concentrate those colors down, we have a better chance of making more exciting things happen. Can you imagine if I'd started with more turns available after I cleared out that top portion? If I started with 10 moves available? All right, I think this is the best move. The green is going to come, it's going to hit this, it's going to hit this, this is going to explode and take things out. And let's see if we can get some cascading from that. Not the cascading I wanted, but we got everything to 10 and under. So you can see that even without concentrating on that purple, I was able to mostly take care of the purple. If I had been able to clear out the rest of this, the purple would have followed naturally. So now what I have to do is pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off, and I have to solve this. I'm going to apply the same effort. I'm going to really work on that top portion, trying to clear out that cake bomb more quickly, and hope that I get the same kind of luck. This was a fairly lucky board with those specials that were coming down. But then I'm going to hope for the same amount of luck on making the combos, but more luck in getting cascades. I want it just to run for 7 minutes on its own and I don't have to do anything. So I will see you back in a bit, and then once I solve this, I'll come through and narrate for you. Okay, finally, here's the winning one. I'm looking for the best move possible, and I wanted some cascading. I need to create as much chaos as I possibly can. And hitting the bubblegum pop is one way to do it. Even though I don't have a lot of orange on here, making stripes throughout I think is good. And then just, so close to being able to get this cleared. I don't see how to do it yet. Well, now I can just hit the orange. And then all of that goes away. And what am I left with? A wrapped combo. And that's really good. And I had one color bomb on there. So that is making that nice cascade that I had wanted before. See how helpful that is? That's the turnaround. Even though I didn't have a whole lot of moves to start with, I ended up with some pretty good ones, and now I'm just contemplating what's the best move possible. Those stripes are okay, but I think I want this stripe. It goes in the right direction. I can't get that combo I'm looking for, so I'm just going to try to... now I can get a combo. It's going to take another turn, but look at how beautifully everything is positioned for this. A striped wrap down at the bottom, and then I'm hoping I'll get that color bomb stripe opportunity, but no, things just keep going. And that's okay, because look what's happening. Everything is getting taken out. Beautiful cascading. That's where that luck comes in. I needed skill. I needed to know what to do, to not worry about the purple, to try to take out that cake bomb as soon as possible, to try to set up the best combos I could, working on that striped wrapped, but then just to hope and pray that those cascades would just take care of everything, and they did, eventually. That did take between 35 and 40 tries to get that done. Persistence is key. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.